Follow me.
Leave our bags. Should we leave our bags here?
Yep. Have a seat right down here. We march the losers into our phony conference room, and the poor guys dutifully take their seats, ready to prove their worth to me, which is absurd, because I'm not the one making the decision. The only point of this charade was for N. Paul Todd to confuse them and basically tear him a new one. I'll be frank with you. You look like a bunch of jokers out there with your Save Chicago shirts on. 6 homeless men would have done better than you 6 with your credentials, business experience, and financial acumen. Homeless guys make some good money. The real ones. Without unnecessarily maligning the ladies, a bunch of cheerleaders apparently have taken you guys to school.
I have to say this, I disagree.
Oh no, they are cheerleaders, a lot of them, and they were using their cheering skills.
You know, it comes down to getting someone to stop and listen to, and it's much easier for a pretty blonde girl than it is for a guy.
What I see from this is you guys don't think you're sexy. Are you sexy? It's important for you guys to look in the mirror and say, I'm sexy. I can look in the mirror and say, I'm sexy. It's very important. You get what I'm saying, Damien? Did you think about trying to attract some other customers? For example, you guys are men. And if you use the sexiness as men, who are you going to go after? Perhaps gay couples? Gay men? You gotta think that way. You know, David, you took your shirt off, so...
For the first 5 minutes, and we realized that did not work.
There was something there.
Help Chicago. So kind of an unclear product you're selling. Help Chicago what? Help Chicago secede? Help Chicago join Canada?
Go ahead.
Yeah, and let me just be specific, okay? You could have gone out and said, hey, my mother has lung cancer, can you help me? And the sympathy would have been specific to you.
Or make your charity specific. Help Chicago's homeless. Help Chicago's hookers. I don't know.
Had we done something very specific, I think we would have only touched the people that maybe have been touched by that specific disease or calamity. I don't think we would have gotten $300 saying any other charity. I think that's why. I think that's...
If you're gonna lie big. Go for it. There's nothing worse than a loser who lied. Let's get down to it. Mike, team boss. We're going to bring this down to you. Tell me which 2 people on this team you identify, in addition to yourself, to be exposed to elimination tonight.
I'd have to say Dan along with me. And,
Damn.
I'd have to say Bob, I guess, also. I just think the other 3 guys just, you know, worked a little harder.
Okay. Dave, Damien, Douglas. Go back and relax at the penthouse. Good job. Oh, there's one other thing. Why don't you 3 take Mike with you? This game is based on reality. The boss is always insulated. The boss always has deniability. There is always someone underneath or around the boss who takes the first fall. For the rest of the game, that's going to be the rule. Yeah, the boss is the first to know and the last to go. So, you 4, take off, have fun.
Thank you.
Don't thank me. As far as Rob and Dan were concerned, this was it.
It's their final opportunity to save their hides, and they were really sweating it.
Okay, Bob. Dan, your 15 minutes of fame is about to become 2. Defend yourselves.
Okay. You know, as far as why I should stay, I'm a very dynamic person. I'm a hustler. I didn't.
So what?
So what?
Your teammate identified you.
My teammate did that because he believes that I will win this vote off.
Why?
Because of my personality.
I started throwing out these silly sort of nonsense questions like, so what? Who cares and why?
I think he had faith in
Totally blowing his train of thought.
Oh, who cares?
Who cares?
Yeah.
I think he
Your
cares.
personality, you're saying, right?
Personality.
I don't think
in
so.
sales, personality is everything.
Why?
Because of the way I am, the way I come across, I believe.
No, you're saying you were identified because of your personality. I'm saying who cares?
No, I'm saying I was identified because my personality is so strong.
I thoroughly confused Rob. Then it was time to give both barrels to Dan.
Dan?
Totally agree. So what? Maybe I didn't produce as much. You know, there's no way to tell that.
But he beats me to the punch.
What I do know, to answer the what question, is I am a closer. In the field that I am in now, I'm the best at what I do. Who cares?
I mean, I didn't have to say a word.
Who cares? Well, 2 people. I care, and IO-Core cares. The why. Because the better I do, the more I learn, the more I close, the more money all of us make. And that's why we're in business.
I would have been impressed if I were a real boss. Go ahead, go out in the reception room. We'll make our decision. I think it's time to go see the boss.
Did you get it?
I got it.
When I get the final verdict from the boss, he only tells me who he wants to eliminate, not why, which gives me free rein to make up any kind of BS I want.
Robert?
Yes, sir.
Look, I'll be candid. I don't know if you're aware of this or not, but you're short. You're short. I'm telling you, tall people have an advantage.
Is that so?
Don't you think so?
I do not think so at all.
Maybe because you're short, you've learned to make excuses for yourself. I don't know. But that's something that you're going to have to overcome in life.
Really?
Daniel?
Sir.
I'll be as honest with you as I was with Bob. I see nice clothes. I see a tremendously expensive watch. I see accoutrement. I paid $400 or $500 for this suit off the rack and had it slightly modified. I thought I was clear. I said I wasn't looking for a suit.
You've got the most expensive one in the room. So get the hell out of my office. Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
You survived the first elimination. And I have some good news for you. When you survive the elimination, you get to be the new team boss. And as a result, for the next challenge, you can't be sent home. So go home, have a glass of wine. Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
I didn't know how he felt about custom-made suits and expensive clothes and watches and things of that nature. I mean, had I known that, obviously I would have dressed down for the occasion.
Poor Dan. Thinks he was canned for wearing the wrong suit. But you know what? He's the lucky one. Because for the rest of these big business wannabes, working for my big, fat, obnoxious boss is going to be hell.
Next week on My Big Fat Obnoxious Boss, Mr. Todd's bad boardroom behavior
Says, you know what? You're short.
What?
sends shockwaves through the penthouse.
I'm really beginning to question his character.
Then, with temperatures topping 90 degrees, Mr. Todd unleashes a challenge that's absolutely absurd,
I was floored.
provoking a big blowout in the boss's office.
I'm gonna tell him that I think his challenge sucked.
Your team has a virus. It's called losing.
And
I think I can kill you.
on future episodes,
What is this? I walked into the lion's den.
Medic! Oh!
the corporate nightmare continues.
How about we, jacuzzi?
Come on, little girl. Come on, honey. He's my little girlfriend. Oh.
Are you showing off your breasts?
Absolutely not.
What's this guy doing?
This place is the Twilight Zone.
I've never met a businessman like him.
Get the hell out of my office. Get the hell out of my office.
He truly is the worst CEO I have ever experienced in my life.
It's all leading to the most shocking revelation in reality TV history.
I was not actually the one making the decision.
He likes to toy with people's minds.
The real boss is behind those two doors right now.
What the hell is going on?